What's up, interwebs? Did you know that July 2nd, today, is actually the day that we signed the Declaration of Independence? So today is actually Independence Day, so happy birthday, America! Welcome to the most patriotic Tuesday market update ever. Let's get into it. We're looking at Chandler and Gilbert. Oh, and by the way, you know me, it's your realtor, Jeremy. Let's get into the numbers. Chandler's coming up first. Last year, look down here, or so last month, we had an average of 362, 604, down a bit from 367, 775. Now, if you remember correctly, last year when we did this same episode, same cities, we were seeing a crazy weird spike. And also, I'm going to show you some numbers here in the next slide in just a moment why we're also down a bit. Average days on market, 49, up from 44. We're still about a month and a half on the market. So that's, like I said, if your house hasn't sold or if you see a house has been on the market for 45, 49 days, that's kind of average. So next we've got the spread, and here's why I think part of the reason that the numbers look like they're down, even though houses haven't lost any value. Don't worry, Chandler residents, your houses are still increasing in value, I promise. But last year we had one house sell at 1.5 to 2 million, and then one that sold between 2 and 3 million, and three that sold between 1.25 and 1.5 versus one from this year. So you had 1, 2, 3, 4 extra houses over $1.25 million sell. So those kind of were throwing off some of those numbers. Now, I'm seeing this across the state. We just dipped back below 20,000 listings as a whole. You see the tan line there, that's our new listings. They've dropped below our sold listings. So inventory is seemingly starting to get a little bit, not scarce, but we're leaning up a bit. We're back under the 20,000 for the state. So let's get some new listings out there. Interesting watching the market trends. All right, listing prices, like I said, overall have gone up. You got some blips here and there. And like I said, last year we saw some weird flukes in the summer. So house prices, values are still up. So if you're looking to sell, and with inventory being a touch on the low side, not as much inventory means more people competing for your house if you're selling. So. And then days on market, we did have a little bit of a slowdown when we hit February, March, but then dropped back down to kind of this 45 to 49 day kind of area. Gilbert, looking at Gilbert next, we are up 385, 615, up from 365, 459. That's a little more in line. I think if we looked at a specific house, I think it's a little more in line with what we see in Chandler and Gilbert. The nice thing about doing these two cities together is they function pretty similarly to each other. So when we see one way off from the other or outside of the trends we've been seeing, we know it's probably just a blip. Days on market, 45, up from 44. Here's the spread of houses that were sold. Looks like the bulk in Gilbert, as usual, is between 300,000 and 400,000. We had almost 600 houses sold last month, and up from last year. So the market's good. The market's healthy. Again, Gilbert and Chandler are so shockingly similar sometimes. So new listings dipped last month. I think part of it's because a lot of people go on vacation, especially with how short our summer is. I think a lot of people go on vacation in June, so a lot of things kind of get put on hold. Also, we fully expect to have like 110 days, like 115, 116 in June. So I think that some of those factors may be playing into the lack of new listings, especially with the shortened summer we have. And then listing prices, again, barring some blips here and there, general trend upwards in value, which is great. Days on market, similar slowdown that we saw in February and March for extended days on market, but now coming back down to kind of the normal range we're expecting, between that like 45 to 50 days. That's what we see most of the time in Chandler and Gilbert. And so that's it for this week. I am keeping it short and sweet. I love 4th of July, fireworks, good times, pool, barbecues, all that stuff. It's great. But I just want to wish you all a happy 4th, and this is the worst ending I've ever done on a Tuesday market update because I just totally lost my train of thought. Anyway, thanks guys for checking in. Painful crash. If you're watching to the end of this, give me a thumbs up for how bad this ending is. Okay, you guys know what to do. If you are looking to buy or sell, or you know somebody who is, give me a call, because I believe you deserve a better quality experience. Let me show you how I'm going to deliver on that. You guys all have a great week. I'll see you next week on the next Tuesday market update. You guys all be safe out there on the 4th. Have a great time. Bye.